Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Texas Black Diamond. And the videos that I'll be dropping from here on will be videos that have already been working on, but never had time to drop them. Like I said, I was dealing with my granddaughter emergency surgeries, and I'm still here with her now. But I want to thank you guys for your prayers. I have a video at the end of this after I talk to you guys um, about being grateful. We need to be grateful because we never know, and we never know what God take us through. And this young lady, for some reason, I just couldn't stop looking at her and her 6 kids, and I just in my soul, something was telling me something about this young lady. And like when God tell me to move, you guys, I move. I might have my moments, my bipolar moments, just like that same day yesterday. I was doing a video. I was talking about um, something that I was working on and something I was talking to a young lady from New York about. And as I was getting ready, I was watching one of Prima Donna's videos, and I said I was going to drop the link below. And I was talking, and I got so routed up, you guys. I just went off. I went left. So I was talking to my assistant about it. I said I was doing good. I said, but then I just started cursing. And I said, I don't know if I want to drop that video. And he said, well, go ahead. He said, you just showing your real. He said, a lot of people want to run around here and have this character and try to have this character, but it's okay to show the real with you because you always have been real, Texas Black Diamond. You never had that filter. And I said, okay. I said, you already know. I still ask God to work on my mouth. You know, ever since I moved to Houston, dealing with that traffic, I'm gonna blame it on that Houston traffic. I've been a cussing sister, but I've been working on that. So I just want you guys to, just look over that for a while. It's just like somebody addicted to drugs or alcohol or cigarettes, and they working on trying to take that out their lives. So because I don't want you guys to just think I'm just this cursing female, but I just want to, like I said, I always have these life lessons, and I like to share my life lessons with people. And sharing our life lessons with others, maybe can help them, and I could learn from you guys as well, ladies and gentlemen, as well. I want to get out of saying you guys because I'm speaking to male and female. But something happened this morning, and I'm just as real as real. Like I said, I'm the type of person I would go left. I'm that type of mother. I'm a mother too. So when people say you fighting for him and you got daughters and stuff, I got granddaughters. I have grandsons. Okay, so it's a balance in my life. So I'm gonna fight for what's right. Okay, and my daughter told me, and I brag on my boys all the time because I always tell them to treat a woman the way you want them to treat yours. And I know my son, whenever somebody, if my fiance say something out the way to me, he is going 100. Okay, he is gonna do the fool. And so he hear about somebody mistreating his sibling, he gonna jump in that Batmobile and he gonna be there ready to throw hands on them. That's as well as his nieces. And to hear that he called a female the B word, it took me in tears. And when I say I went the hell off, I went the hell off. I told my daughter to go get that young lady and bring her over here. And I gave him a talk of his life. And I told him, that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's mother. She has a daughter. And I explained to my son, you got a daughter. And you ready to fight somebody if they take a toy from her. So close your eyes and imagine a man dogging her out, calling her a bitch. I want you to do that. And I started crying because I don't teach my boys that. I always brag on my boys. I say they are good men. And I told him this. God made y'all ass out of dirt. But he used some special material to form a female. And when he took her from a rib. And that rib is by the heart. So that symbolized something. We show you love. We are connected. We're standing beside you. He didn't take us from up under your foot for we to be up under you. He took us by the heart. That's why we special. And a bone is a structure. It's structure. It's a foundation. It holds up everything. It holds up your organs, muscles, tissues. That bone does that. And it's strong. It protects. That's what we are. We're a bone. We came from the rib by the heart. And if you men don't learn to keep us strong, because that's one thing about a black woman. We're going to be the first one to fight for your black asses. So you damn well better start helping uplift a black woman, keeping her strong and keep her lifted up. Because the stronger that black woman is, the powerful she's going to be, and the more powerful and more strength she's going to have to fight for your black asses. So I'm fighting for injustice, like I'm fighting for R. Kelly, Rodney Reed, and anybody else, a black man that's being mistreated. And the reason why I fight so hard is for y'all, my boys, my grandsons. And you damn well gonna respect a woman just like you want that man to respect the family members in your life. And I went off and I said more than that, you guys. But and I told that young lady, I said, don't you ever let a woman, I told her, don't you ever let a man call you out your name ever again. Don't you ever let a man belittle you. And I told my son, never in your freaking life you ever, because God didn't make us an animal walking on two legs. He made us from a bone. We structure y'all ass. We the foundation for y'all black asses. And I'm gonna tell y'all black men something. A woman is special. God made us special. He didn't make us from that bone for nothing. We fight hard for y'all ass, even though black women are treated like nothing. And so don't get me wrong in saying, well, you fighting for R. Kelly and they saying he did it wrong. But no. I see lies and stuff in that. But I just want to say to you guys, and that's why I said this, decided to share this story with you guys so y'all can know that it ain't about that. Because I'm working on all kinds of stuff here. As my granddaughter going through what she going through. And I pray for her. And I stay in my granddaughter's ear. And I was getting my glam baby ready. And I was wiping her up. And I was having a talk with her about her private part. And I told her, I said, this is a sacred place. This is sacred. This is to you. This part of your body is built to take away toxic and to create something special. And you never let a man take advantage or touch you in any kind of way. And the only person is to touch you down there is your mom, is your Gigi, when we're using a cloth to wipe you and to clean you. Or if your doctor examines you, never ever let a man touch you down there. Because you're beautiful, you're special. You're beautiful, you're special. And I always talk to my girls. And I tell them, never get with a narcissist, never let a man belittle you. You walk away. Learn the signs of a narcissist. Sometimes we do try to stick around and hope for the best and hope that we can build a man. But learn that man's family. If his father mistreated the mom, most likely he gonna do the same. If a man didn't have a father in his life, most likely, or he didn't have a male figure in his life to train him on how to treat a woman, most likely he's gonna mistreat him. So this is all comes into what I'm trying to do here. We need to form um, brother to brother groups, midwife groups. When I said midwives, is when back in the days the midwife, they will be there to help the woman and as she get ready to deliver her baby and take care of the woman and her child as she heals. And I've been trying to work on those foundations, organizations, so we can have different, because we got to work with both man and female as people of color. So, I'm gonna be dropping videos, but on some of them y'all already know how I am, and it is what it is. If you see where it says strong language, you already know I done went left somewhere. But I just try to keep it real. But I want y'all to watch this. What I was seeing when we met this young lady, because it's really touched my heart, and I there's something about it's something with me, and I guess God had got to the point where He said you going doing a little too much, because I'm always there for people. I had 300 and some thousand miles on my truck, and it wasn't for me. It was me coming back and forth from different states trying to see about a loved one that was sick, and they got relatives right in the same town. You see what I'm saying? I even with my kids, when they had problems, a car broke down or needed something, I didn't just send them the money. I got in my car and drove 9 hours to them just to take them around to make sure that they got what they needed. So it had came to a point where God was like, you doing too much where you're not even seeing about yourself. And my fiance tells me this all the time, like, Amy, you cannot save the world. You cannot save the world. I just had a well-known artist in Houston tell me, Texas, you doing too much. You doing too much. I said, you know what? I just feel like this is my purpose. I just feel like God gave me this. Let me use it. You're an artist. One day it can be you. So you're going to want somebody like Texas Black Diamond in your corner, because see, Texas Black Diamond going to continue to fight. She don't care how nobody feel about her, because it's not even about that. I'm used to the limelight. I was in it. Only thing I want to do now before I leave this earth is try to make a difference and change some things for the future of our kids. Hell, we not leaving no generational wealth behind. Well, let's leave something behind for them. So yes, you will catch me in different up and down situations, but just know that I'm real. There's nothing fake about me at all. And I know y'all want me to answer these questions, so I'm gonna answer them the best of my ability. Um, this first question here was um, how you feel about the blogger shout out from Spit and Fire, and how you feel about your name not mentioning because you was on live as well as Miss are you trying to say Miss Arissa Michelle? I guess that's what you trying to say. I guess she said Marissa O'Shell said what about me? Um okay. I'm working on getting my crown and getting my reward in heaven. I never do anything for brownie points. Never in my life. My daughter's sitting right here and she'll tell you when I do stuff, I do it out from my heart. And she'll tell you that. That's where she got her giving from. And she'll tell you I do things not for brownie points. It's stuff I have done for people. I never mention it to anybody. And they'll speak on it and they'll be like, oh, she did, really? And she was like, oh, y'all didn't know? I said, no, baby, I don't tell nobody's business like that. When I do something, I do it because this is what God want me to do. I don't do anything to gain brownie points, because God's going to continue to bless me. And only thing I want to do is have God to continue to work on me for the better. The better I get, the better I can get out there and do what I need to do that God for my purpose. I have a purpose here. Everybody have a purpose on earth. We're not on earth just to be on here. Everybody has a purpose. Even if it's somebody, a menace to society, somebody gonna step in. Their purpose is to try to help that person become better and greater, and they're gonna come up to be somebody. So my reward is not by people giving me a shout out or whatever. My reward is when I leave this earth, when I expire from this earth to go to my new life, that when I get up there, Christ tell me well done. And I earn those diamonds on my crown. So I will say this to the newcomers, even the old bloggers that's out there doing things for the better. I thank all of you guys. Oh, um, Arissa, Michelle, I thank you, and blessings to you and yours. So that's something I'm not mad about. So stop being Bessie follower. And so y'all already know me. I always look at things from that. She know them. She had conversations with them, and I personally don't know her. So that's what it is. She was involved with them in some kind of way. So um, and it was three more people, asking the same question, and it was like she shouted out the ops and Team Truth and people on this side, um, but she didn't do you guys that way. But that's fine, you guys. We're not worried about that, okay? So don't you, okay? Um, these other questions that you guys are talking about, I have not had a chance. I only seen one video, and that was when I was getting ready for to go to Little Rock with my glam baby for her second surgery. Um, as I was getting ready, I had my earbuds in, and I was listening to Prima Donna, and I did a video on that yesterday too, talking about that. And I was supposed to be dropping it yesterday, but I didn't leave Little Rock and make it back to the town till like about 11 something. So I was just really tired and went to sleep because I was just watching my glam baby suffer. So I just really wasn't in the mood to look at anything right now. So I really can't speak on that. So I come back on those questions. And one follower, thanks for dropping videos. You're really funny. You country. They from Waco. They said they from Waco, and I'm country, but they loving every bit of it. Yes, honey. I'm country, but I'm gonna tell you like this. It ain't like I've been no haven't been a city girl. I used to live in New York. I lived in South Dakota. I lived in California, San Bernardino, Moreno Valley, Riverside for a long, long time. Lived in Germany. Okay. Then I started dealing with the South. It's a little cheaper in the South. You can get by in the South, honey. You can buy you a mansion in the South, honey, for the prices that they got up there in California and stuff in New York. So yeah, I had a little country slang going on, but y'all smart. Y'all know what I be saying. Shit. See, I did good. I was trying not to cuss. I don't want to be reading these comments and stuff, and y'all have me cussing and stuff out here. I ain't trying to cuss. I'm trying to do good now. Okay, let's see. God is bringing them out the woodworks. This is from Carolyn um, Harper. God is bringing them out the woodworks. They don't want to get the truth out there, but God is not going to let them stop. Team Kills. Keep fighting for justice and equality and truth. This is the worst. Okay. Oh, she has more, so let me go. Um, this is the worst mess, but God did this to expose them. He is using chaos to open our eyes to the corruption in our system. Thanks for you all you do. Stay focused and may God continue to bless. Team Chaos will win the war. Thank you, sweetie. Grown man is a hater, a sick person that's doing the devil's work. That's from Joe. God throw everybody it in place for certain reasons, you guys. It's called a tool. A tool. We have to have a tool for everything, to remove things, to replace things. You see what I'm saying? So I think a lot went on with him. Somebody called me while I was at the hospital, said he shut down his whole thing and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you something, baby. Uh, when the devil try to come and destroy, and you got so many people that's rebuking in the name of Jesus, baby. But I still feel that he's finna open a page up in a different name. So y'all be careful with that, honey, cause honey, Satan come in all forms and shapes, honey. He was an angel before, and he come in, he'll make himself look like the beautifulest, nicest thing in the world, and he's a devil in disguise. So be careful with that. So I always say keep your eyes on that. Um, Big Baby, perfect, damn good example. Please leave uh, Dana J alone. We all for R. Kelly. Why black folks always run their mouth about nothing. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this dog and Dana J. Point blank. Period. Nothing having it, and you talking about Levi too. I'm definitely not rocking with you. Bye. Okay, so I left her a comment. I wasn't trying to reread it, but that's okay. Um, and I replied to her like this because I'm never a ugly person. Everybody entitled to their opinion, and I always say when people take two, like one word can matter in a conversation. So if you don't listen to one, two, three words in that conversation, you're gonna take it the wrong way. I feel like the only thing that she heard in that conversation was Mr. Levi and Dana J. And it was not about that. I said, and so I said, sweetheart, listen closely to the message. This video was response to message from my inbox. I actually replied to the follower to give them my honest opinion. So the conversation was about grown man show and where he was trying to do towards Dana and Kevin. Okay. And the defense fund and trying to cause trouble with Robert supporters. The conversation was about the live that grown man show did. So if you didn't understand the message, it was titled of the follow to to the followers, um, telling them don't take the bait. And Dana Levi are not fighting for their lives, which honestly, that's what I was telling them. Everybody getting riled up when people try to go in their ear and try to say, mention Dana J or Levi, um, to try to be like, oh my God, So what I say to them and what I'm trying to say to them, um, where everybody is trying to focus on um, injustice for Robert and other people. So, but basically what I was saying, and there's no shade, and I know Levi understand what I'm saying. So you might have one or two people don't get it, and one out of 99, that's okay, because everybody else got the message and understood what I was saying. So I think she had so much love for Dana and Levi, so she felt like she heard their name and just felt like somebody would put them down. But like I always tell the viewers and followers, whenever I do something, because sometimes I have it in my brain, in my mind to say it, but when the words come out, everything might not come out because I don't write my stuff down. I speak from the heart. So feel free to drop, a comment to ask me a question like everybody else. That's the whole thing about that video. We don't take the time to analyze. We react before we know the full details of things. So I went on to say, it was it's based on I said, but I hope it cleared up any of your concerns. Thanks as always to the followers for dropping your comments down and have a blessed Tuesday. Thank you. See, I'm never rude. So she came back. I meant no harm. I'm outside looking in while y'all keep talking about Dollar for the King. So there, she come back, but she didn't go back to the video. So that's the thing. Go back to the video and listen to it in that way. And so she was basically saying the dollar for the king, not getting any of that money. He worked for a living. As you see, he be at work doing videos. I'm very fun. I guess she's trying to say fond. I'm very fond of Dana J. I'm so tired of people dogging him. When I see a tear drop from his eye, I know he was hurt, and you do damn good videos, but I got to step away from you. I'm so sorry, but this is the way I feel. I love Dana J and Levi. They was the first people I rock with. So, understand a little bit, right. If you feel like somebody dogging out your friends, you do what you gotta do, but they wasn't dogged out. But um like I said, I understand. I'm dropping a video. I did do a video just specifically for her, so she could explain. And so I said, you're also welcome to step away. It's your right to do so. Jesus had 12 disciples, but at the end he had less. But he still carried on with the plan with the few. So will I. So, I try not to be ugly to anyone. And she said she wasn't mad or feel any kind of way. But to each their own. Nobody talking about Levi and them. Like I said, Levi is a grown man, and he's not gonna sit up here and fall out because he feel like somebody dogging him out. Cause that's the world for you, honey. You gonna have people do you good. You gonna have people do you bad. So you better roll them sleeves up and be ready for the world, because that's the world's about. I never dog these men's out. I'm telling people, stop letting people get in their heads, and the ops especially. Stop letting the ops get in their head about it. If anything, if I say anything, I'm just trying to put some fire up under the feet so we can go and get some stuff going. Honey, I ain't no messy person when it come down to people that's trying to fight for rights and equal justice and stuff. And anything I say about Levi be a joke. Like the guy, I did a video and I was like, somebody on that comment said, I was reading the comments. He's like, he looked like R. Kelly looked just like Levi, and so I made a joke. I said, "That better not be you on that tape, Levi. Is that you on the tape?" So I said, "Let me stop playing." I said, "Cause you know how some people take stuff serious." I said, "It's good to have joke and laugh sometimes, cause this is hard work. So we gotta have some laughter in it too. Have a simple sense of humor, everything." So, hun, I wish her well, and I love, I like loyalty. I like loyalty. So, thank you for being loyal to Levi and Dana J, baby. And I'm wishing you all the blessings of the world. Just pay attention to listen to all the words. If you don't understand anything, I always try to, I always tell people research and get the, full understanding of things before you react. I was also bad on that. Um, Miss Dyer, she was like, yeah, too quick to judge. This, I guess, this is a video about the, I did a example how quick we are to judge. Sometimes we have to break down. She said, Keisha Boo, I love how you break this down. It was beautiful. Stay blessed. We know that guy is a fraud and a scammer. So everybody understood what I was trying to tell them. I was just reaching out, trying to let them know that guy. If you paid attention to what he was doing, he was basically trying to uh, do some corruption with Dana J, um, and um, and stuff like that. Uh, so a lot, and then about the defense fund. So the young lady, when she was talking about the defense fund, she and I told her, I said, sweetheart, I want you to go all the way back and look at every video I have, and I have never ever tried to tell people not to donate. And matter of fact, I my assistant and I, when we did the thing with Don Russell, they had the conversation with Don Russell after he got off the conversation, got out the conversation. Keith and I were speaking on that too in the funds, and I'm like, yeah, y'all go ahead and y'all keep donating, because the more he gets, the bigger his team's gonna be. If you're not sure of the dollar for the king or the PayPal, just please mail it in. Just do it. And so we had that discussion and we talked about the dollar. And it's like, okay, the dollar for the king is just a dollar. I'm like, yeah, I can go out there and pick up a hundred pennies. So if all is lost, it's a dollar that you lost, okay? And and when I was speaking on the defense fund, I was basically saying, because I don't want to keep explaining this, I was basically saying that I don't think Levi want to get his ass put in jail. I don't think Dana want to get put in jail because R. Kelly's name is involved in this. And like I was talking, and even I posted the information that Antoine, because Antoine even went up under one of my videos, and he said he thanked me for supporting the defense fund and stuff like that. And he got up under there and also said, he said, I'm not this is not a fraud, this is not a scam. Because I on my video I said I don't think these people gonna want to try to go to jail, because y'all have to realize this. Everything, anybody involved with R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, anybody involved with any type of money that's affiliated with Robert Sylvester Kelly, R. Kelly, the eyes are on it. Okay, so that's why I keep telling you guys, people, you have to be something desperate to try to pull off something like that with all eyes on you. So that's basically what I was saying. So you got to use your common sense on what I'm trying to say. And when I speak, a lot of people try to say that I'm slow. No, I don't use big words and stuff like that. I try to keep it simple. I try to keep it from my videos for everybody to understand it. Because I don't know a lot of big words. Okay. And like I said in one of my videos, after I went cold blue, I lost a lot of my memory, but it's slowly coming back. Even my words, and even that's why I always say read, 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 and I try to do a little more reading, pronouncing my words a little better. Because ever since I went cold blue, I had that issue. But no, it wasn't about that. I was basically trying to tell you guys, damn it, I don't think nobody want to get their ass locked up here from no money, because they will do it undercover. You know what I'm saying? Because all eyes, and with us, we going to be calling, such and such. Y'all need to look into that, because such and such doing this and such and such this. They trying to collect money off Robert name. So can you make sure and look into this and make sure that it ain't no fraud? We going to do that. Because that's one thing about black people. We don't want to see nobody get ahead. Shit, I'm not blocking no defense fund, so don't put that lie out there on there. So I'm just gonna tell it on there, and take it for whatever you want to take it. That's a damn lie. If you said that, you ain't looked at all my videos then, cause baby, I want Rob to have the best defense fund in the damn world. I want him to have that O.J. Simpson and Michael Jackson type damn dream team. I want him to have some bulldogs and bulldogs with skirts on. Okay. So let me do a few more, and then I'm dropping. Um, I'm not gonna answer that when y'all trying to be messy here. Stop being messy. I done told y'all followers and stuff, stop being trying to be damn messy. I already told y'all, if I don't respond to it. Okay, I think this lady here, Stephanie, was replying to the woman that said that she wasn't gonna be a follower anymore. She couldn't follow me anymore because I mentioned Dana J is Levi name, but she said um, that she didn't. Let me go back. Let me read this one first. This is Stephanie D. I like that the lady you were talking to was open minded. Some people wouldn't give a different opinion the time of the day. Oh, I guess she was trying to say the lady that I was talking to, took the time to listen to me about the situation that was going on with R. Kelly, and some people not gonna give you the time of day. You know who to talk to and who not. You can spark the conversation, and if it feel like it's gonna go left, just leave it alone. You can't force people to feel the way you feel. Um, the lady was speaking on the one that felt like I was saying something about Dana J. She was basically saying, she said the lady didn't even try to understand the video. She took it and ran with it and made it totally different. That's how confusion gets started, and that's how mess gets started, because she's posting things on here to make it look like you're trying to put down Dana J and Levi, which you wasn't. We all understood it. She was the only one on here to make negative a positive, a negative. Amen to that. Thank you, baby. Stephanie D, bipolar, very true. I love to use that word, bipolar, honey. We got bipolar people, we got bipolar people. Um, our Kelly grass has been cut and all are being exposed. Tracy Cook, yeah, he got a lot of garden tools on his team, honey. So it's all good. Miss Lee, from Waco, honey. Yes, I am. Hello, I just subscribed to you. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Um, I enjoy your commentary. I am from Waco, but you are so country and funny. Keep up the good work for our brother Robert, honey. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna be fake. You know, I'm not sitting in front of my in my big place of business. You know, and even with them, they love me, because even one of my clients, she's like, "Girl, I think you need a reality show." She said, "I'll be here for it." She said, "I love to come visit you because I know you got a story to tell, and I am here for it." On the enemy necessary. And she said, "I will be the first one to watch it." I'm like, "Baby, I am not trying to be on nobody reality show." So they know my personality, honey. I have my days, but I do have a personality, honey. I'm not no stuck up. I ain't no bougie. I ain't gonna be bougie on here with y'all. I'm not gonna get on here and act like I'm worth $100 million and up. I'm just gonna be me. So, like my mama used to say, "Love me or leave me, honey." Shit, a TYA. That's what Mook used to say. So, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody being respecting other people, you know, opinions. So with the followers, they come in and they try to inbox me and speak to me on that, you know, so it won't be like a confusion or something on there. Because I always tell them to respect everybody's opinion. You know, everybody's entitled to that. So we try to be respectful over here, and I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to get off here because I have spoken over 40 minutes, you guys. And I was just on here to try to a few comments. I'll come back. But these videos, all the videos that I'm getting ready to drop, I'm behind schedule, but they are from the past. So all the videos now are back from the past, and I'm just trying to go in and make sure I follow guidelines with the rights and stuff like that, you guys. So I got to go back and look at things and re-edit them and stuff like that, add on, take off, or whatever the situation is. Um, Thank you, Lala Harrison. Great job, Texas. Thank you, sweetheart. Um, okay, y'all have a blessed one. This I got a video. I want y'all to look at this video. That's why I said y'all be grateful for what y'all have, and understand the struggle too. Okay. Yeah, don't look at that video. Look at people like Hollywood prima donna. You got um girl, that Jim, don't look at no Jim ass Agani, asshole Agani. That he, if that's mighty funny, he did an interview with Dominique. He claimed he did an interview and he added what the fuck he added. He didn't add. He didn't let us hear what she said. When people do interviews with people like Dominique, they want to just before you respond, go in there and look at videos. See that? See, I'm trying to explain to my daughter because the first now she going in looking at these YouTube videos. The first one she pushed was Jim, y'all. I'm telling her to get the hell off his damn thing. But I'm gonna explain to you, sweetie. This man here been after Robert for years because Robert didn't let him in his camp. And him and Sparkle, you'll see all that. Just follow go down and follow the yellow brick road. And I'm gonna give you people names. You got Oh, you got Sugar and Spice. I think Miss Faye, she got a lot of stuff about it, and it's a lot of people. I'm gonna give you the names, and I think T. Steven, check out him. You got Kevin, he got evidence of lies and stuff on there. It's a lot of people. I told my followers hell to drop them down so I can give let you know who is who. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to drop a video on that too, honey. It's gonna call "What's the Difference." Y'all, my daughter, my baby girl. When I said this girl got followers from everywhere, New York, she got a whole bunch of them from New York and Chicago, and I told her I need her to start posting and sharing this information, cause she's for R. Kelly, but see that's why I say a lot of people not following this. She's not following, everybody not following this, and I told her to take the time and look at these videos. I'm gonna be sending them to her, and I told her to post it, and say attention, my New York friends and Chicago friends, and y'all share this, you know. So this is how we finna do this, honey. We need to get those ads out real quick. We need to get those ads out and stuff like that. I think the billboard is a good idea. Them posters are good. Getting. I even think the posters are a good thing. But also, they're gonna look at it, but they're gonna be like, okay, innocent until proven guilty. Okay, yeah, but we need to have them to follow up to see why we feel that way. Because if they just look at it, seeing that his people are feeling that he's innocent, you know what I'm saying? They gonna just look at the sign, but they need a follow up behind it too, so they can know, and so the information can get to them, so they can actually see why we feel that he's innocent. So we got to get those ads out there too as well. So it's time to work, you guys. What's today's date? It's the 19th, y'all. It is almost Thanksgiving. We need to get this stuff out here. So I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna be putting this stuff together, try to put it together fast. Um, I'm trying to do it nice and neat and professional now, but honey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We gotta get this out here. Now we gotta get it out. We gotta get it out quick. We gotta get these ads. Come on, y'all. Share. Pass this stuff along. It don't have to be mine, but if anything that makes sense, that that is true and is fact, send that. That's what I want y'all to send. True, factual stuff. We want y'all to send. Like I just told you, no, honey, Oprah ain't gonna do nothing like that, honey. We he don't really have those powerful people like um Wine, Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, he rich. He really rich. He powerful. He rich and powerful. He know powerful people. He know politicians. He got so many people. Just like that news cast, that network, news network. He went in with the threatening some people. So you like you your Facebook stuff like that. Send it to him, okay?
Not using him and not try to get over him. And I just pray
Yeah,
that
I think God got him in this spot. He gotta, sometimes God gotta take you away from the distraction,
right,
and it showed that um, usually when people go to jail for claiming, allegations of molestation, they try to do harm to you. Those people are actually in there trying to protect Robert. Because see, I believe they see the lies too. Those people in prison see the lies. So he's not being harmed as we know. He's okay.
right,
So he's being put to the side. Because see, God needs to clear up some things in his life. See, everybody is in his life for a season, even though girl, even Azrael, she stepped out of his life. She stepped in his life and she stepped out. So she was basically one of the tools. So that tool was used to take apart something, to take something off, to be replaced, or something
right,
better to be replaced in his life. So everybody everything that's going on in Robert's life is a tool that God placed in there, because see, he needs to be set aside. Because just say for instance, if he was still at home with those young ladies, that's a distraction. If he got out, a bunch of people in his ear, pulling him this way, just like in his song. They pulling. He said, his interview he did, and he's made this song, "You're Not Alone." And see that little Hispanic girl. I don't have her name on here right now. That was on the Lifetime story. Said that she had a miscarriage, and he wrote that song, "I'm Not Alone," for you, baby. You was wishing he wrote that damn song for you. He didn't write that song for you. He said that people was pulling him left to right. He said when he go through things, and he said you got people pulling, he got people in his ear pulling him left to right. He said that's when that song came up, because he felt like, he was just trying to put in his head that you're not alone. Yeah, you got these people trying to come at you and want this and that from you, but you're not alone.
Right.
So that's what that song was about. And so Robert also, he grew up in a home where they had, family issues, in the closet issues. And that's what's wrong with black people. We feel like we have to keep everything in closed doors, behind closed doors. And that's why I told people, open them skeletons out your closet. That's why I wasn't ashamed to let people know that I was tampered with as a toddler, and I was molested by a female babysitter. And that's when I told you a long time ago, when you had your daughter, you was mad at me because I didn't let you have friends hanging out. And I said, I'm going to be able to tell y'all this one day. So that's why I explain it to you, so you can have a
And
closer, keep a closer eye on your kids, to
right.
understand you really can't
And
trust everybody.
this is my thing about it. The world is so messed up. It's where all our black people, all our black people, is just coming against one another,
Oh, I'm making a
instead
video on that too.
instead of
What's
coming
the difference?
together, helping one another, because everybody out here need help.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying by color, because I like every color, and I'm not against no color of nation. Look at these white people. When they go out, they do things together. They come together as a big family. They don't argue. They don't fight. They don't fuss.
But if they do, like you even look at CNN, I think Blockbuster talked about it too. Cause I love, y'all know I watch nothing but CNN. I'm into politics like crazy. I just recently had to shut CNN down, the TVs and stuff. Period. So I can get back to reading more and pronouncing my words right. But that's you see they have their debates, and that's even with politicians. They have their debates. They tell them how they feel. They give their opinions. They give their knowledge. They say this and that, and then they'll have someone to speak. I'm against that, but this is how I feel. But they respect each other's
Right,
opinions and
right,
their policies, but they're gonna say how they feel. So even with Angelo Clary is Azriel's father. I watched him. I saw where he started trying to belittle little Robert, but I feel like he got a little guilt now because they didn't expect for it to get this big, because everybody in his camp has used Robert. Robert has been used ever since he was a little boy. Robert has, a disability, and I pray that they get him a diagnose for that
and
and stuff
then
like
I
that.
know they should
And
be able to go look in a person records when they was little and
well,
stuff.
back in the days, that's why I say Anna, getting early detection, and I share with them about you. I'm not afraid to
Right.
share about you. I share about you being schizophrenic, bipolar, and ADD, ADHD, and stuff like that. But at the same time, you don't take your medicine. You don't take all that medicine to be a zombie because you're trying to be a mom. But when your medication was your children, you brought your kid when the kids came in your life, it changed you to a whole total different person, where only thing you focus on is your kids, and that's what I love about you and stuff. And
People
but
gotta look at, y'all don't know what people go through in life or what they've been through when they was at the time when they was little.
but you
You
see the
don't
family
you
members
don't
here.
know what happened in that person past. You
Well,
don't
they
know
know about
what that
Robert because
person
he's an open book.
went through. But sometimes you gotta look at a person. That person cannot help themselves. Some
Yeah,
people
because
can't help
Robert,
themselves,
that's
because
what
he
I'm
been
saying.
molested. He been used. He been talked about. And y'all gotta, look at stuff like that. We all been through struggles. We all been through stuff in life. But it ain't like some parents not gonna tell you what happened in your life when you was little or anything.
Yeah, cause they
Some
hid
people
the
will, some parents will,
yeah.
some parents
You know
won't.
they hid it from me about a family member tampering with me, and I remember Tammy telling me about it, and mom, she was upset. Mama, she was upset. She said, "Why she tell you that?" Cause see, they know I'm a sensitive person. But when I found out about it, and that's why I said we have to explain to our kids about this molestation and what molestation is, because and then we have to explain to them about sex, because when I was molested um, as a little girl by a female, all I know that she was doing something that I didn't know anything about because I didn't know about sex at the time. And so that's what I call molestation, because they doing something to you that you don't know what it is and what it's about, and then they tell you it's our little secret game and stuff like that. So that's why I try to explain to my kids, and I don't mind sharing my stories with people. I'm not ashamed, because when it's to help somebody else, and that person get the help that they need to help somebody else that need it, and it needs to be an open book, because we as black people, we was trained to pray about stuff and leave it in our home, and then when we pray about it and leave it in our home, and then the next person don't know that uncle so and so has touched Niecy, and Niecy don't supposed to tell anybody, and then when they grow up, it becomes a struggle with them in their mind.
Right.
And so we have family members that's been listed,
I'm just
been,
praying.
been, been
I'm
molested
just
by men.
I'm just
And
praying like every day for him. Praying for that he hope he get recovered and God be there for him.
he will be.
Touch him, and cause God looking at everything that happened, cause God created us.
I'm just praying
If
for
it
those.
wasn't for him, none of us wouldn't be here today. We'll be just like everybody else.
Hi, you guys. This is your girl, Texas Black Diamond. And I just wanted to come on here to talk to you guys about some things. And I'm here at the Arkansas Children's Hospital. And I want you guys to be grateful and talk about being grateful, be grateful. And we were actually in here with a lady with 6 kids, and it looked like she was having a hard time. And I was I was looking at her, and that's what I said. When God asked me to move, I moved, you guys. And it was just something about that lady that I had to just get up. And it's just like the kids were screaming out of control, and just looked like she was just having a hard time. And so I put it on my heart, like, God, let me, yes, like, God, just let me be able to do something for this lady and her kids. And so I walked up to her and I said, "Can I get the baby a snack?" Because it was one child that was screaming. I'm gonna go get the car.
Okay.
Let me go get the car.
Yeah.
Just okay. All right. Like let me get them some food, and I'm gonna go get some snacks for the babies. So I was, I said I'm gonna get some snacks, and I asked her, "Can I get the babies some snacks?" And you can tell that, you know how a mother pride and she going through some things, but they don't want to be a burden to somebody else, and she's like, "Yes, ma'am." And so the little baby, another one of her kids ran behind me and was like, "My brother want a snack too." I said, "Sweetheart, I'm gonna get everybody a snack. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you all something." And as I was walking, and something was like, no, get them a snack, take them a snack, and then go to the cafeteria and get them a full meal. Get those babies a full meal and get mommy a full meal. Okay? And so as I'm walking, and the spirit just in me, it's like, you're going to do more than that. I'm going to make it where you're going to be able to bless her too with some money. And I go to the little gift shop, and I get them some snacks. Gift shop is expensive, so as I'm just piling on, and I had my little glam baby. She had the little basket, and she was just putting stuff in there for those babies. And so I was talking to this lady and that works there, and I was like, you know what? I hate to see a person go through things. I said, especially kids, especially these little children, because they can't help themselves, and we don't know what the situation is. And the doctors and the nurses, they knew the situation, but at the same time, they just couldn't do anything, because if they did it, it was a violation. So I actually sat there to hear them like over talking, and they was like, I don't think those kids had anything to eat today, and it just looked like she's having a hard time. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So I told the lady, I said, I'm going to ask her where the cafeteria. I said, I'm going to go and buy them some food. And so the lady was like, we usually give free lunch for kids. We have sack lunch, and we can give it to them. And she said, come around here with me. Do you want to get something for yours? I said, no, we're going to go to this restaurant that they said that was great here. And so we went to the section where you get the free food, and they wasn't open. Or no, let me take that back. They were open, but they were out of the free lunch. I said, well, that's okay. I said, let's go ahead and let me get them some food. I said, I want them to have a hot meal. I want them to have a hot meal. And so the lady was like, well, you can go upstairs to the regular cafeteria and see if they have any back there, because I was telling her about the situation. And so we went upstairs, and the lady came out with the lunch bags. And so she was like, do you want me to bring some for yours? I'm like, no, we're going to go ahead and eat somewhere else. So I was like, okay, that's extra money, because I didn't have to spend money to get their meal, because I was going to get their meal, and then I was going to give her some little money. So we went back downstairs, and she wasn't, the doctor called her and her family. So I'm like, oh my God, like, Lisa, where she's at? She's like, they called her, Mom, but I gave her some the stuff that you gave me. And she was like, Mama, I just gave her everything, like the stuff, the snacks that you got my kids, I just gave her everything. And and I looked at my daughter. I said, okay, she still got that training from that her mom instilled in her. She's not selfish. And she said, we're going to be okay. She's like, I just want to give it to them. I said, okay, that's good. And I said, well, let me go and get them a snack to eat on until we get to the restaurant. And so as we came down, she was leaving out. And I'm like, oh, my God, thank you, Jesus. I said, you were going to leave. I said, I told you I was going to bring them a snack. And so she looked at me, and we gave her a snack. We said, you want anything, Mom? And she's like, no, I'm okay. And I said, let me tell you something, sweetheart. I said, I've been there and done that. I've been there and done that. Like, when my ex-husband left me with our kids and our mortgage, I've been there and done that. I said, we starve ourselves for our kids. And I said, Mommy, you need energy too, so you can be able to handle your kids as well. I said, because you have to be healthy for your children. If you're not healthy, who's going to be there for your children? So, so I gave her some money for her something. And then I said, I reached in my wallet. I said, God, please let me have enough money in my wallet so I can give it to her. It's like, whatever in my wallet, I'm just going to bless her with it. And so she was like, no, she didn't want to take it. She did not want to take it. And I said, you know what, sweetheart? And I just gave her a hug and I whispered in her ear. And I said, sweetheart, I'm going to tell you something. I said, sometimes we have to swallow our pride. And at the end of the day, God sent people. I said, he didn't put us on this earth for nothing. He sent he sent people in our lives for a reason. And I don't try to get all the glimpses and glamours and high dollar cars and stuff like that. You just try to say that I got this and that for bragging rights because I feel like that extra can bless somebody. And so I'm just say I'm coming on here to say to you guys that God is real. God is a good God, and He sent people your way for a reason. Because I'm telling you, and I'm just trying not to cry because I hate that I was trying to find her and I was like, I want to find her so I can get those babies some shoes and stuff because their shoes were messed up. And I didn't want to embarrass her no more, but I just wanted to like look for her, like to try to help her some more. So I'm like, just reach in your wallet, just give her whatever you have so you can bless her. Because that hurt me to see those innocent babies just sitting there hungry. And they screaming and they hollering and you could tell that she was going through something. And I just couldn't take it. I'm like, and so the lady was like, she was like, thank you because like our protocol won't let us do anything like that. And I said, I don't understand that. The hospital is to help people. And they need to change their protocol. And I said, I need to do this because I want them to see those protocols that they have. It's unnecessary because that woman needed. We don't know her situation with those babies, and that's with anybody. Like any woman or man going through stuff, they might be going through it. We don't know, but the babies can't help themselves. So I'm like, just take this, and I'm like, just please, like, get them some shoes, get you some food, or whatever you need to do. I'm gonna be praying for you. And I told her, I said, we all need help sometimes. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, because at the same time, once God bless you to be in a better situation, you'll be able to bless the next lady that's in your shoes. And that's the whole reason why I always say sow a seed. Don't be afraid to sow a seed. And a lot of people make the comment that I cry. I'm a compassionate person. Yes, I might go off and curse and, do my little thing. But at the same time, I have a heart. I have compassion. And I cannot. And I told my dad, if I was a millionaire, I swear I'd probably be broke just trying to help people get off their feet. Because I cannot. But I'm just saying this to say, like, we complain all the time, but you know what? We better count our blessings. That's why I always say on my videos, you guys, go to bed happy with a happy heart. And just be happy, because God is a good God. And whoever don't believe in him, that's fine. That's your business. I'm not trying to push my God on you, but at the same time, I know that he's a good God. So count your blessings. And that's all I want to just end up to say to you guys. Please count your blessings, because you never know. And let God work on your heart, because if you see somebody and you feel like they're in a situation, because we have it bad being passerbyers. We pass by people. That's even with me, like when I'm on the road traveling, God always make it where I'm late, and I always end up have to help somebody in an accident. I'm always the one that end up have to help people in the accident. So I just want you guys to count your blessings. That's all I want to tell you guys. Be blessed.